Hi, I'm Howard from Taiwan. Thanks, Jenny and Joey. Today I will give a story about my side project. And mask inventory map is that people can open the browser. It will show the user location and the place around the user who can buy the mask. If you're talking about a mask map, actually there are two versions for face. And the first version, I'm the first person app. The current online right now is the second version. At the end of January, Taiwan government set a mask export restriction. Only allow convenience store can sell the mask. Every people can buy two masks, but it sold also quickly because at that time the mask can produce was around 3 millions per day, but there are 23 million people in Taiwan. It's far not enough. So at that moment, people are very panicked and seeking the mask. Uh, At the midnight of February 2nd, I made a map for my family and friends. They can easily to check if convenience stores still have masks or not. I made a prototype, use Google's Vice, and this prototype took me around 6 hours. I released it at 10 in the morning. Here's the idea. I use the Google Map API and Press API. I'm thinking that if I want to show the convenience store around, I need to have the store data. But at the moment, there are no open data for convenience store location. So I can ask the Google Plus API for that. I code API with my coordinate and get a convenience store around. I will see the store point on the map. And maybe click one of them and I can give the report if the mask is still available or shortage. And this one, it was the map look like it's my first version. You can click the store and show the report record. So this version, the inventory is come from crowdsourcing. When it published, people are crazy sharing. Every media and TV channel report it. Therefore, the page view growing so fast. Actually, I would never expect this situation. And this is Google Analytics. As you can see, the service start at 10 a.m. and end at the 5 p.m. It's 7 hours. The total page view made in these 7 hours is around 550,000. That's a quite amazing number. But here is also came the problem. I know API has price, but I didn't expect the huge usage. The pricing of Place API is $30 per 1,000 requests. The first day took me over 20,000 viewing. It could already buy a car, yeah. So that's the reason I decided to close it at 5 at the first day. Then I decided to restructure the project. The most important that is to remove the Press API. So it took another midnight and reopening at next day morning. And then something happened. At the night of the second day, the government said that it will not sell mask in convenience store anymore, start from tomorrow. Instead of convenience store, it will change to pharmacy. So that means it's a 2-day project. 2-day live project. 2-day live with 550,000 page view. 2-day live with over 26,000 viewing. Actually, the total online time might less than 24 hours. And Taiwan Digital Minister Audrey Tang saw my map and report to the premier. She suggests the government should release the number of mask inventory, make it as open data. She also delivered the information and plan to Gazero, the Gazero stack in COVID-19 channel. There are 500 people right now in the channel. Everyone provides their knowledge and skill to do something cope with the virus. And then it became the biggest online hackathon ever in Taiwan. It is really surprised that the first version of the inventory map inspires so many people join the hackathon. The API format was confirmed at the February 5th, and then the application need to be online at February 6th. 10 in the morning. That means everybody need to work in this project at midnight. When I done the first version, many GDG partners told me, bring them if there is another chance. So we group a team for the second version. The first version, I'm the only developer, and the second version, we got the team building. It's my pleasure to work with this team member. We have Angular GDE Kevin for the front end. We have Cloud GDE Cache for the back end. We have GDG Taichung and the Kaohsiung organizer Ada and Zhigang for Android and iOS app. We have LG GDE and GDG Taipei for supporting. And we also have Erica and Teresa help us to get a credit. That's very important things. There are so many applications came from this hackathon. At the February 6th, the first day morning, there are around 30 different applications came out. Until now, there are already over 130 applications on the list. So here we can see for the map application, we got 60 on the list. For live bot, we got 21, and the chatbot for 3, and the map information for 23, and for mobile app, my 23, and the voice assistant is 5. So that's quite amazing because this hackathon, is so many applications came out. And we can check this one. This one is the current version, the second version online right now. So people can open the browser and you will see the point. This one might have the 24 mask left. So the user can easily to check where can buy the mask. And more information here, you can show the open hour. You might take the direction or maybe take just call the pharmacy to check again. At the February 6th, the first day launch layer 100,000 page view in one day. Until now, the total page view are 50 million and still growing. This case is also broadcast to many countries, such as Korea, Japan, Thailand, and United States. Actually, Taiwan government doing really well in this epidemic. I believe this side project give a huge inspiration to many people. They know they can do something help. It's a power from the civil movement, from bottom to top. Everyone is treated as their own responsibility to protect our home, our family, and our country. And this is my favorite photo during this period. And that's Audrey invited by CSIS in United States. And she tell our story to them. And we are very proud of what we are doing, and Taiwan really can help. Back to Jenny and Joey.
Howard, we love how you saw the gap and just rise up to the occasion and led this community initiative. Thank you so much for doing that. You know, I was really inspired by this. So we've got a question from the audience. This actually came up during earlier today. So they asked, how could I start doing a project if I'm still a beginner, especially related to COVID-19 related issues?
Actually, in the COVID-19 channel, not everybody are developer. They might be a designer, or they may be a copywriter, or they can help to translator. Like we have overseas report ask the question, but most of us, our native language is English, so maybe we just type in Chinese and somebody to translate to English.